there. Welcome to the NOWMAN Show. And we are live on YouTube. And I am here right now with H Groove. Hello, Hassan.
Hi, nice to meet you, Dan.
Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again, yes, always. What's the first song you're going to play for us?
So the song is called Insane. It's like a reggae, and yeah, it's called Insane.
All right, let's get insane right now with H Groove.
Nada, hasta que es embrujada. Un loco alumbra mi mirada. Se burla del mundo, se burla del abismo. Me dice que al final acabamos en lo mismo. Yo no sé qué pasa, miro al otro lado. Veo un loco, me cuenta su pasado. Me dice cuidado si te has equivocado. Nunca te tropieces por haber caminado. Yeah, look into my eyes. Yeah, find a reason why. Yeah, living a reality. Yeah, make me go insane. Yeah. So vengo, soy como un latido, donde está el momento de estar contigo. Pero si te tengo yo en el olvido, me quedo quemado porque ya no estoy contigo. Y es que en la casa ya no encuentro el tiempo, ya no encuentro nada para ver tu mirada. Y es que te tengo loca y tú me tienes fresco. Nena, ven despacio haciendo que yo la merezca. Y es que ya te tengo, ya te contradije. Tú te das la vuelta y yo ya te hice. Y es que tienes hambre y yo ya te dije. Nena, aquí te tengo, yo te dije, me dijiste. Yeah, look into my eyes. Yeah, find a reason why. Yeah, living a reality. Yeah, make me go insane. I can take this beat and make it higher. Listen to this song, is spitting fire. Bleeding every day just makes me stronger. Going through this pain just takes me further. Yeah, look into my eyes. Yeah, find a reason why. Yeah, living a reality. Yeah, make me go insane. Yeah, make me go insane.
All right. That was fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So now what's the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
The next song is called Fuego. That means fire.
Excellent. Here is H Groove.
Abre tus ojos para ver lo que vas a recorrer. No te vayas a perder. Mi hermano, mi amigo, saca la mano, sal del olvido. El camino se vuelve hermoso, bórralo con este ritmo sabroso. Siente como rompe tu mente. Europa, África y Medio Oriente. Indio nativo, yo lo digo en esta casa, estás bienvenido. Ya no sé qué puedo hacer, creo que voy a enloquecer. El fuego empieza a encender, vamos a hacerlo crecer. ¿Cuánto tiempo voy a esperar hasta que el mundo empiece a terminar? Vente, nena, embárrate en mi cama. Ya sé que tus padres son de Alabama, no hay drama. Yo me mezclo contigo, hagamos una fiesta, tengamos hijos, insisto. Cuidado con mi pista que te hace pequeño, te arrastra y te pisa. Te escupo la verdad en la cara, mi letra exclama. Ya no sé qué puedo hacer, creo que voy a enloquecer. El fuego empieza a encender, vamos a hacerlo crecer. Ya no sé qué puedo hacer, creo que voy a enloquecer. El fuego empieza a encender, vamos a hacerlo crecer. Ya no sé qué puedo hacer, creo que voy a enloquecer. El fuego empieza a encender, vamos a hacerlo crecer. Vamos a hacerlo crecer.
All right, fantastic. I love that song. That riff really gets under the skin, you know. Are you going to do another song for us?
Yeah.
Let's chat a little bit first. Want to do that? First of all, I know your name's Hassan. Tell me your last name.
My last name is Dahik.
Dahik. Okay, now this is H Groove, I assume. H stands for Hassan.
Yes, H Groove was a name that people back home, I'm from Ecuador, by the way. So back home, people used to call me H Groove because it was a way of describing like how I play or my sound. Now I'm here and I have these amazing musicians with me that contribute a lot to what we're listening right now. So yeah, I would say it comes from my name.
Fantastic. So you definitely have a great groove there. So Ecuador, Quito?
Exactly, I'm from Quito, one of the highest capitals in the world.
You mean elevation-wise?
Elevation-wise.
Yeah, let's clarify that one, right? Yeah. So what inspired you to get into music in the first place?
It's something that came from the inside. I don't know. I just love rock and roll. I love funk, hip hop, Notorious, different genres that inspired me to create. I just love to express myself and be the voice of many others that sometimes cannot say things or express themselves, you know?
Yeah, and you're multinational too, right? Multi-ethnic and...
Yeah, I am half Lebanese, I could say. My mother was born in Chile, so I have different, I don't know, things in myself, I could say.
Parlez-vous français?
No.
Because in Lebanon, I know they speak French.
Yeah, they speak Arabic too.
Yeah.
I would love to answer oui, but I don't speak French, so I just speak Spanish and English.
Oh, really? So you don't speak any Arab or any?
No, because it's not that close. But yeah, I speak Spanish and English.
So did you study music all the way through school, or did you start real young?
Yeah, I would say I started 12 years ago, so I was always into that and learning by myself, like going on YouTube, listening to music, and then suddenly I went to college, and I started pursuing bass. So that's when I learned like some of my bass techniques, but mostly because of listening or going to shows or hanging with people that are musicians mainly.
Fantastic. So now, when you came here to Los Angeles, you came here specifically to go to the Los Angeles music school?
College. Yeah, it was one of the reasons, and that's where I met this awesome group of people.
Now, that's here in Pasadena. It's called Los Angeles.
Los Angeles College of Music, LACM. Yeah.
Yes. So, so let's meet the other guys, shall we? These are obviously your compositions, right?
Yeah, but it's arrangements comes from everyone.
That's
So
right.
yeah.
That's right. So let's meet everybody. Let's start over here with the guitar. And so I know your first name, you're Sebastian, right?
My last name is Jimenez, yes.
Jimenez. Yes, of course. That must mean that you're from.
Mexico.
Yeah. Were you born and raised there?
Yes, in Mexico City. Yeah. That's where I was born and raised.
Fantastic guitar work. Oh, I love that design on that. That's fantastic. Did you buy that here?
Yes, I actually bought it in Hollywood, yeah.
In Hollywood?
Yeah.
So when did you first discover music?
Well, when I was very little, my family will always just play music, and my dad loves rock and roll, like classic rock and roll. So I always used to listen to that, and also like Peter Gabriel. He always used to play Peter Gabriel, and he told me that when I was like really, really young, I always started dancing to that music. So yeah, like I guess I've always been a musical guy since little.
Yeah, Peter Gabriel is excellent. I don't know if you're familiar. Have you ever heard of the World of Music, Arts, and Dance?
No, not really.
That's a festival he started. It's awesome. I mean, they only do it like once a year now, but it went on tour, and I'm so happy I got to see it because all these music artists from all over the world, right? Because he's got a label called Real World, you know, and he had some of them on the stage. Beautiful, like Burundi drummers from Africa. It was just, doing Biko, for that song, live. I was like, whoa, just awesome, and great, and that's a great influence because that was one of the major influences for me. So I totally get that. Okay, and here the one LA guy in the band, and I know your first name is Roman, right?
Yeah, my full name is Roman Castro. I was born and raised in Montebello. So yeah, I've been an LA guy all my life.
And so when did you first discover music?
Pretty early on, I would say around 13, I started playing in church. My parents talked to the drummer at the church to get me to go to church. They taught me how to play drums, so I kind of been doing that ever since.
Yeah, that's where I got my music education too. So church is good. So what are some of the bands and artists that influenced you growing up?
Like the usuals, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath. But as I've gotten older, I started studying more like hand percussion techniques from around the world. So world percussion.
Fantastic. Any particular favorites?
Right now, off the top of my head, I would say Pete Lockett and Tom Teasley are two of my biggest influences as far as hand percussion goes.
Fantastic. Thank you for being on the NOWMAN Show. And our one European in the band, Adam, what's your last name?
Lindberg.
Lindberg. Is that a common name in Sweden?
Yeah, it's pretty common in Sweden and in Finland too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you played drums ordinarily, so you didn't bring your drum kit with you today.
Yeah.
What did you get inspired by growing up? And by the way, in Sweden, where in Sweden?
Well, I live in a town called Västerås, and it's like an hour from Stockholm, so it's like in the middle of Sweden.
So it's like a small town?
Yeah, it's like 150,000 people, so it's a small.
Yeah, that's considered small. I would call it a small city. I lived in really smaller places than that. So what music inspired you growing up?
Well, I remember when I was like 6 years old, my mother or my parents got me an Elvis Presley
Really?
CD. So I started to dance along with Elvis Presley.
Yeah, yeah.
And after that, I got a little bit into Kiss. And for a while, I got into hip hop. And then later on, some more like heavy stuff, like heavy metal, death metal. And then I ended up in like Latin, yeah, this kind of music.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you've had quite the journey, as many of us have had, learning and expanding our horizons on all the beautiful music that's out there, and keep doing that, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have a rich heritage in your country too. I know people have mixed emotions about ABBA, but they were a huge influence. I mean, can't deny that. There's other bands too, like was it Jan? Not Jan Ackerman. Is he from Sweden? Jan Ackerman? He's from Scandinavia. I know that. You've heard of the group Focus?
I've heard of it, but
Yeah. You might be want to check them out. Yeah, Jan Ackerman. He's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the NOWMAN Show. This is great. And Hassan, what are you going to take us out with today?
So we're gonna play a song called Que Pasa, and we've been recording this track with John Avila. So we'll release the music video of this song maybe at the beginning of next year.
Oh, fantastic.
So yeah, this song is called Que Pasa, and thanks for everything.
Well, and I have to talk to you about that because we hope to get John on the show eventually. And John's a great guy. John, for those of you who may not know, was a bass player with Oingo Boingo, and he teaches bass. One of his students right here at the college. So I'm looking forward to seeing that video, hearing that music. Now, what I didn't ask you is what all these individual songs are about. So first of all, what's Insane about? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, when I was writing Insane, I was imagining like a haunted house because
Oh,
it had
really?
like a heavy groove and like, I don't know, like a ghost telling like things, laughing about humanity because there's like all these fights going on, and at the end of the day, we're all ending up in the same, like dead or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of like that, kind of
Really?
cold. So like he's laughing at us, he's, and that's like the point of that song. It's like scary. Then I have Fuego, that is like for everyone that has ever been like pushed around, maybe because of different circumstances. It's like a wake-up song, like, hey, you deserve more, you are more, stand up your ground and speak for yourself. So that's what Fuego talks about.
Fantastic.
Fuego means fire, so it's a way of, increasing people confidence, probably.
Yes.
And then Que Pasa means like what's happening, what's going on. It's like a question of what's going on in the world today. Where are we going? Where are we heading? I just don't know, but I can do music and express what's going on today. So that's kind of what my songs talk about. Like they have a lot of details because it's some of it's Spanish and yeah, but mainly is that.
Yeah, it definitely comes from a lot of feeling as well. So
Yeah,
thank
a
you
lot of
for
feeling.
doing that.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Que Pasa right now. H Groove.
I don't know what's the problem. If you can find the answer, yeah. In this whole world that's burning, in this whole world that wants to end. Lo predigo con furia, prendido, fenicia, sumisa. El fuego te avisa, relaja lo oscuro, revela lo claro, rimando frecuente en un mundo dañado. De hecho, lo sospecho, prefiero ser libre, soy mi propio techo. No, yo sé qué pasa. I don't know what's going on. Grítale a la masa. No sé, no freaking control. Pero el futuro. Let the time find for yourself. Vamos de nuevo. Well, there's nowhere else to go. Listen to this revolution exploding in your ears. Listen to this reality of people that don't have fear. No es locura si te miente. Muestra los dientes. Rompes esquemas. Deja tus penas, pierdes arrogancia entre Mientras babas y manzas escapas, los cantas, la pasaste sangra. Hasta me faltan palabras exactas. No, yo no sé qué pasa. I don't know what's going on. Grítale a la masa. No sé, no feel in control. Piensa en el futuro. Let the time find for yourself. Ve al mundo nuevo. Well, there's nowhere else to go. Woo! No, yo no sé qué pasa. I don't know what's going on. Grítale a la masa. No sé, no feel in control. Piensa en el futuro. Let the time find for yourself. Ve al mundo nuevo. Where there's nowhere else to go. Yo no sé qué pasa. I don't know what's going on. Grítale a la masa. No sé, no feel in control. Piensa en el futuro. Let the time find for yourself. Ve al mundo nuevo. Where there's nowhere else to go. Where there's nowhere else to go. Yo no sé qué pasa. Where there's nowhere else to go. Where there's nowhere else to go. Yo no sé qué pasa. Where there's nowhere else to go. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Hassan, Adam, Roman, and Sebastian. This is Niswander. You're watching the NOWMAN Show. I'm here with H Groove, and we're live on YouTube. Be present always.
The past is gone, the future is yet to come. It's now, right now. The present is here, the future is near, but it's right now. You know, being with you makes the party complete. So keep the body moving and show you happy feet. At the end of the night, when all is said and done, I wanna know I did the right thing and had a lot of fun. And I say,
Hello, this is NOWMAN, and I am here at the 40th occasional annual Doodah Parade. And it is a crazy time, a lot going on. And I'm going to show you some highlights, and you can see the fun that everybody's having here. You can see, look at all the people on the streets, lining the streets here along Colorado Boulevard. It's the stepsister of the Rose Parade, and we always have fun doing this every year. So let's check out some of the Doodah Parade right now. So what are you going to call this painting when it's done?
Well, it's a landscape, but it's a scene of the parade itself. All the people here, lovely stein, there's some trees, some tortillas going on there. We got it all, baby. It's all going down right now.
become part of a ukulele marching band. That I know it's Aloha Obe ukulele marching band at the Doodah Parade where anything makes sense. All right. The eye knows you are doing your best. The eye is interested in your friendship. But you know what? Are you serious about this? I am Dan, NOWMAN. It's the Swami from El Monte. Whoa. All right. How are you, Swami?
How about you now, man?
I'm in the now and just busy all the time in the now. What else is there?
Always in the now.
That's right. More. Right here in the middle of Colorado Boulevard in East Pasadena. Let me give you a 360 degree right now. Perfect time, perfect place. Here we go. 360 degrees at the Doodah Parade. As you can see, there's a lot of people here this year. We're having a good time. And all the crazy people are in the house. All in one place here in East Pasadena today. Until next time, all that exists is right now.